We have visitor.
Hey, you busy? Monty's team botched a job, and we need a cleanup crew pronto.
Monty? So it's a reclaimer mission? Did we find a chunk of the white whale?
Chunks, plural. Bits and pieces have been washing up around here lately. Someone needs to go round them all up.
This sounds bad.
Oh, yeah. Those guys are fine. They lost some gear, but otherwise no big deal.
Hey, maybe we'll even find some materials we still haven't been able to synthesize in NLA.
Yeah, the reclaimers are all fired up too. Just remember, the area hasn't been cleared of indigents yet. It could be dangerous.
For an inexperienced team, at least. Which is why you came to us. Am I right?
Bingo. I am asking a few other top teams, so if you want the job, you best shake a leg.
Tatsu not let anyone steal this glory. Team Tatsu, move out.
Indeed, let's move out, but not because Tatsu said so. The guys are near FN Site 115. That's one of the ones I picked up during Alexa's quest. Oh wow, they're really near 115, actually. Yeah, that's right there. And I'll guess that these bits are the bits that Vandam was talking about. I figure I can just take these. Looks like it. I don't see Monty anywhere. Which might be a good thing. He might have gotten away. Here's the last one.
Team Tatsu, mission complete.
Yeah, it looks like we've got everything in the area.
I sure hope they can get something useful out of all this.
Well, well. Beaten to the punch.
Hey, Doug.
Gotta hand it to you, Elma. You work fast.
You must be the other team Vandam sent out, huh?
One of them, anyway. Thought we made pretty good time, too. But then you always were one step ahead. Remember? Back when Earth was hit. That lone Skell that struck back before anyone else? Guess whose Skell that was?
Wait, really? Elma, that was you?
That was a long time ago. And it didn't change anything.
Come to think of it, that was a tandem Skell, wasn't it? Weren't you with...
It's a distress call. Signal originating from...
That's Arena's ID.
And not
Oh,
far
shoot!
from here.
We'll go ahead. We can link back up later.
Team Tatsu coming too.
Wow, Arena's in trouble now. Looks like he's... Oh, not in Oblivia? I thought he might be. He's just on the North Jampath Plain. It is heavily implied that the tandem Skell that Elma was using during the start of the... Well, during the opening cutscene, rather. Not really at the start of the game. Kind of before the start of the game. Was piloted both by herself and your main character. Although, it's never really confirmed, and it's also never brought up again. No one ever mentions a tandem Skell ever again. That's literally the only time one is mentioned. So it's pretty inconclusive. Anyway, I think I'm on the wrong level. There must have been a cave somewhere I missed. Or just, rather, totally forgot about. Here we go. Here's a way down. I came from over there. The FN site is basically directly south of me, a bit east. There's a treasure directly below me, it looks like. Where is that exactly? Gotta be on this wall, right? Where is that? Ha! There you are. Sneaky little guy. Ooh, a mining probe G6. One of these days, I'm actually going to install one of those. Where's the follow ball taking me? I thought it would take me the other way entirely. Oh, it was up! I thought it was down. The cave's up there. God damn! I don't need this right now. Just leave me alone. I'm going up here. Puke. Why is that an ether attack? I guess I didn't hit anyone. I guess we're getting a cutscene trigger.
Elma?
Ooh, friend.
Irina's signal is coming from deeper inside. Looks like the only way to reach them is through here.
Then we better get moving. Come on.
Tatsu will protect rear flank.
Yeah, something like that. That Simius doesn't look too bad. This quest was recommended level 12, so yeah, we're not gonna have much trouble here at all. Sure, sounds good. There we go. Get to the side, get that in, and then I can send down a stream edge. Oh, someone got a stagger on it, so I'll just hit it with a sliding slinger again. Oh, someone got a topple. Awesome. That didn't take too long.
Any sign of Irina?
There.
That's Irina's.
She didn't fall off the cliff.
She'd probably fine if she did.
We need to check. Let's head down.
Ooh, hold on. Treasure first. More important. There we go. Now we can head down. Oh, she's kind of far away. Why is there a big laser there? Oh, right, because of the follow ball. Yeah, the follow ball does that. There we go. It didn't do that in the original, so I kind of forgot about it. Well, it's a pretty big enemies, but it looks like they won't attack me. Oh, looks like Doug got here first.
Doug!
There you are. Thanks for clearing out the riffraff up there.
Sure. How's Irina?
I'll be fine. Doug already took care of all the key repairs.
All right, Doug.
Nah, I mean, come on. It's the least I can do. Especially while you were all busy up there kicking indigent asses, right?
You dropped this. You had us all worried, you know.
Thanks, Colonel.
Lieutenant!
Huh? Oh, it's Gwen.
Look who decided to show up.
What? No, we split up looking for parts, and then next thing I know, got this SOS,
And you're late, Gwen.
and I'm late.
Cut him some slack. He must have really hauled it here with those stubby legs of his. It doesn't matter you weren't here first, Gwen. I'm just glad you're here.
Well, sure.
I'm glad too. Because now you can carry the lieutenant all the way back to the city for us.
Yes, sir.
Nice work out there. The Reclaimers are going over the parts as we speak.
You'll let us know if anything comes of it, right?
You got it. I don't mind telling you, I'm a bit surprised your team found all the parts and rescued Irina. Maybe surprised isn't the word. More like disappointed in the other teams. Those slackers have a few thousand push-ups coming to them.
Don't be too hard on them. Doug and Gwyn both played a part in the rescue operation. If it wasn't for the two of them, Irina could have been in real trouble.
Doug? Okay, yes. Gwyn? Maybe not so much.
Hypocrite!
In any case, most of the credit is yours, Elma. But what else is new? Been that way since before we left Earth.
Doug was saying the same thing earlier. You really are something, Elma.
What happened when Elma was on Earth?
Oh, that.
If you want to know a person's past, give them cause to tell you about it.
So guarded.
What does Elma mean?
It means Elma will tell us about it when she's good and ready.
It's different now anyway. I don't have to charge in alone when I have a team like this. Besides, it's going to take more than just a handful of heroes to win the war and cultivate this planet. Ultimately, the responsibility and the accolades all go back to the commander who unifies and leads the entire operation.
Well, that's true.
Which reminds me, why aren't you Blade Commander, Elma?
Yes, yes. Mustache Man can still have gainful employment as personal assistant to Tatsu.
Ha! Not in this lifetime, potato skin.
Tatsu just shut down a perfectly reasonable line of questioning. Completing affinity missions? Well, we knew this already, but completing that affinity mission gives us the dual sword art Shadow Strike. Good for staggering. And there's another affinity mission that I want to pick up while I'm here. Oh, this is a restricted Lao. Shoot. I want to do a friend in need. No, I don't. This requires chapter 5. What am I doing right now? Yes, the affinity mission that I want to do, and I always wanted to do this time, as well as Elma's, was this one, Close Comrades! And definitely not that other one.
Colonel, you haven't seen Lao around, have you?
Not recently, no.
Did you two have plans?
Not plans, so much as a mission we were supposed to handle together.
And he stood you up? Ah, that's so tacky.
Can't really argue with that. Still, I'm sure he had his reasons, so try not to be too harsh on him, alright?
Wait, what? Why are you defending the guy who stood you up?
Another fair point.
You are such a weirdo. What's the deal? Why are you so protective of Lao anyway?
We go way back. We were in the same unit before serving under the Colonel.
Wow, that long?
Yep. I was a scout. He was a sniper. We fought all over the world before the coalition government formed.
Man, I bet there are some stories there.
Yeah. Not sure I want anyone hearing them.
Hey, Elma, what do you think? Maybe we can help Doug out since Lao was a no-show?
I certainly don't mind. Is it something we could manage?
Oh, well, sure. It's nothing that requires a Pathfinder specifically. If you all want to help, I'd gladly take it.
Okay then, Tatsu on the case. Doug can rest easy.
Close Comrades. Let's set that in
That's
our panel.
reassuring.
We're heading to Noctilum?
Right. 3 days ago, we started picking up scattered UM responses in the area. These are the spots. Problem is, we can't run our usual analysis through Frontier Nav.
So you want us to go check them out in person?
Exactly. If you can take these 3, my team will handle the others.
Sounds like a piece of cake.
We'll get in touch once we've gathered the data.
That'll be perfect, thanks. HQ is offering a reward, of course. But either way, drinks are on me once you're done.
You'd better know a good place.
Are you kidding? Of course I do. Just leave it to me.
We'll be looking forward to it.
Even though this is one of Doug's affinity missions, he's actually restricted from the party here, so I'm using Lao instead. Not Lao. L. Not the same character. It's kind of odd that he's still restricted from the party, honestly. Well, we found our unusual plant.
Seems the response was coming from this plant.
The data collection's finished. I'll upload it to Frontier Nav.
Alright, let's head to the next spot.
Right.
As I was saying, usually the character that... Oh my god! Not a chance! That thing's huge! This was not part of the plan! Oh, I can discover this base camp at least. Yeah, I never found this before. Anyhow. As I was saying, most affinity missions specifically require you to have their, specified character in the party, rather than having them be excluded. This is a very odd affinity mission in that way.
Okay, we're done analyzing this one too. I'll put it up on Frontier Nav.
Just one to go.
Let's knock it out.
Oh, shoot! I can probably beat this Negator Technicula. There, that's all clear. That took quite some time, honestly. That was kind of annoying. Oh, there's a couple enemies that I need for a normal mission in my way, too. That's nice. What are those, Forfexes? Viridian Forfexes. This is one of the things I really like about the Xenoblade series. They tend to put things you need to fight for normal missions on the way to your, less normal missions. Aha! Oh, and there's the blue Forfex shell I needed. Perfect. I maxed out my rank in my current class. So I can switch from Samurai Gunner to Duelist. When you change from one of those minor classes to one of the major ones, your arts get reset, so you will have to go back in and change them again. Ooh, Burning Slash. That is a good one. That is just a very nice debuff art. I think I'll upgrade that one once while I'm in here. There we go. I've got something of a physical damage setup. I've also got more skills I can equip. I can put Steady Hand on Elma. All of my skills for Duelist also get reset, so I have to put them back on. I've got 3 skill slots on my main character now. There, I like the setup I've got now. Let's see if I can find that plant. It's up there. Just around this hill, and I should be able to climb up here to get to that plant. Then I can probably figure out what their deal is.
Right. Upload to Frontier Nav confirmed. That's the last of them.
Good work. I'll let Doug know.
That you, Elma? Sorry, I'm audio only. We're kind of in the middle of something here.
Are you in combat? We'll be right there.
Nah, nothing you need to worry about. We got it under control.
Doug!
Alright, listen. If you really want to help, you can pick up my last data collection point. How's that sound?
Fair enough, but you better be careful.
Thanks, Lynn. I'll throw in some chocolate for the trouble.
Hey!
Chocolate?
I want a drink too.
What?
There's a cafe that makes really good cocoa. Very expensive.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, I can make that happen.
Isn't now really the time to negotiate?
Elma, you think he'll be okay?
I'm sure he'll be fine. Doug is a man of his word. Guys like him always fight harder when they've got a promise to keep.
Sounds like the opposite of Lau, huh? That guy never keeps a promise.
Yeah, no kidding. Alright, let's go hold up our end of the bargain. Time to earn that cocoa.
Yep.
Yeah, we've got one more data collection point. Doug will probably be fine. He's always been fine before. Even when he falls out of the sky when he was... Why is there a treasure there? I thought that was the flower. I must have missed a treasure. Probably right under this cliff? Yep, right under the cliff. It was on the quest objective, so I thought it was just the one for the treasure. No, for the quest. Because usually when there's something you can interact with on the field for a quest, it'll also have a treasure mark for it. In addition to the quest mark. Oh shoot, a terrible germivore. There, that's out of the way. I'll take this thing. Now, it looks like our data collection point is just south of that. Yeah, I guess these ones don't have those treasure marks. Maybe that was only in the Wii U version and they changed it for this version.
Hey, Elma. Were there always this many indigents kicking around here?
No, definitely not. I wonder if the plant is drawing them somehow.
It does look delicious. It's also
I'll
pulsating.
start the analysis. And that's that. We're good.
We may have finished the data collection. But it looks like the mission isn't over just yet.
You don't suppose Doug's team...
Yeah, they may be dealing with the same problem.
Bring on nasty critters. Friends will teach them all a lesson.
You can help out any time, you know.
If only he actually knew how to be helpful. These arrow germivores are not going to be any different than the germivores we fought earlier. I do want to fight the flower, though. Breaking the flower can get you some pretty nice materials for, what are they called? Augments. I don't actually have all the items I need for augments right now, but I will soon. Oh, we even got an achievement for fighting these germivores. Awesome. Just make sure to switch to the flower each time if you want the extra items. Primer into Stream Edge is a very good combo. You just kind of get to improve your critical damage. And then even if you don't hit with a critical, Stream Edge just boosts your damage if it's a ranged combo. So it's just free extra damage. All clear. That didn't take too long at all. That doesn't sound great. Oh man, another wave, huh?
Sorry to keep
Oh,
you
it's
guys.
Doug.
Doug!
I'd have come sooner if I could. Guess this means I owe you both cocoa and chocolates, huh?
You know it.
Now Doug's in the party. There we go. Oh, right. He doesn't have 8 arts. I forgot about that. Whoops. Well, it should be fine. I've got Elma and Lynn. They're very strong. I've also got my own character, who's also pretty good. And Doug's just really good at AoE stuff, so I can just kind of myopic screen here, get some blackouts, make the enemies not hit me nearly as often. Make sure to hit the posteriors again. Whoops, I'm doing that. If you hit an enemy with an AoE that you're not targeting, you'll never hit an appendage. Which definitely means that since I'm using Doug with all of his AoE attacks, I'm not going to be breaking all of these flowers. I don't have a buff art on Doug yet. At least I can just abuse the Ox energy system and just use some arts. Make sure to focus on that horn if I can find it. There we go. Hit him with that, and then hit him with the Starlight Duster. Oh, and then I can laser it. Let's reapply that blackout. I think it just wore off. Yeah. Hit you with some melee combo boosted attacks. Unfortunately, Doug is terrible at gaining TP, so I'm not going to be using auras or anything for at least a bit. Oh, we got the toggle though. Just a moment, and there we go. I guess. Oh no, Lynn! No one has TP either! That could be a problem. I can set up Geolibrium at least? Let's put Blackout on you. I'll wait until my Beam Barrage is a bit charged more. Ooh, I was too early on that. Whoops. Set up a Geolibrium, hit it with a Beam Barrage a couple times. Well, that's about all I'm doing with Beam Barrages, unfortunately. Have a Starfall Rondo, have a Starfall Blade. I hope we get this. This is kind of close. Oh, I'm not getting that, am I? No. Oh, I did get it. I don't think I triggered the Soul Voice, though. Put Blackout on you again. Maybe I should have stayed as Elma. I don't think I can do it. Oh, I can! Just barely! I had just enough Ox energy to trigger that. I'm never gonna do that again this fight, but... Did I ever break that horn? No, it's still there. Starfall Blade, Starfall Rondo, Starlight Duster. Got a Stagger. Did I get that horn? Yes, I did. Now let's target that weak point. Yeah! We should be able to finish it from here now that the weak point's exposed. I even got beams this time. So I can actually fry it with a beam as Vandom suggested.
Set me up with some cover fire.
I don't have cover fire. I can just equilibrium though.
Starfall Blade, John. Attack at range and let's clean up.
Ooh, I can even laser you.
Send some heals this way.
I should heal up first.
Myopic screen, give it a blackout. Starfall Blade, Starfall Rondo. I don't have my laser ready.
Off balance.
Tripped up.
Shadow strike.
Burning flash.
Hit it with a quick Starfall Blade. Oh, I could have waited.
Somehow I managed to get
Whew, we made it. I was worried for a moment there. A few moments, really. Until I broke the horn, honestly.
These plants certainly seem to have some unique properties.
No kidding. Anyway, let's meet up in the city after I submit my report. We can split the reward, and I'll finally get you those drinks.
Copy that. Be careful.
Will do. Meet you at the cafe. I'll call Lau, too, so he can pony up as well.
It's a date.
In the original Wii U version, that quest, you couldn't have more than 3 characters in your party until Doug joined up with you at a later point. Well, when you fought that giant Sanicula, more specifically. Oh, and here's Lau.
Wow.
Hey, Lynn, listen. I hear you covered for me on a job.
I did. And it was a ton of work, too.
My bad. Look, how about I treat you to some tea to make up for it? I know a shop that sells the good stuff. Grown right here on Mira.
Wow, how exotic. Okay, you're forgiven.
Wait,
That didn't
what?
take long.
That's all it took?
Hey, maybe next time you won't try to bribe me with chocolates like some little kid.
Who doesn't like chocolates?
Oh, where were you all this time?
Hey, what are you, a detective? I'll make it up to you as well, okay?
Any word on the results of that plant analysis, Doug?
Nope, nothing yet.
Well, I hope it's nothing serious.
You're telling me.
Not to worry. Whatever happens, Tatsu is here. And Tatsu more than happy to help friends and other pathetic sad beings who need it.
You... Is it any wonder that everyone hates that guy? He's so bad. Anyway, we have Starlight Duster now. That's nice. Oh, we got a storage probe for Survey Rid and Noctilum. That's nice. I suppose I should set up Frontier Nav a bit more. It's been a bit since I've done that. There, I got a pretty good setup now. There's one random spot I just put a mining probe in, and then I put a bunch of storage probes over here. Most of Primordia is mining. I've got a couple research probes. And then I have research probes here for Oblivia, just to have a 3-chain for a bit more revenue. And then some mining in Oblivia to get those mineable resources. Particularly the Ouroboros crystal, because those are not super common. But with all that done, that's everything I wanted to do before tackling the next story mission. So that's what we're going to be doing next time. See you guys then.